Hello, fifth grade friends. I'm hoping everyone is staying safe and healthy. We are in the month of November and we are moving to a model of distance learning, as you all know, for those of you that are hybrid students. So it definitely will be a shift in our learning and our pattern of what we've been used to as a hybrid student, but we will do our best, continuing to make sure we're doing assignments, logging into Google Meets, and continuing to stay connected every single day that we have school. So no matter if we are here at school or not, if we have school, we certainly need to be logging in and checking in. So if you are needing to connect with me as well, let me know. Please either message me on Seesaw or you can email me, one of two ways, or you could certainly let the teacher know as well. So I want to reach out to those of you that are needing connections individually. I'm happy to meet with you. So please let me know. So today's lesson is about disagreeing respectfully. I like to think about this as you're agreeing to disagree. Okay, disagreeing respectfully is extremely important in your entire life. So it's not like one of those things you're just going to learn this today and it will go away. This is something that you will be hopefully digesting and absorbing and knowing that this is extremely important for your entire life, because we're not going to agree on everything. Okay, so we need to make sure we need to disagree in a respectful way. Okay, so if we were at school, we would be sharing our answers of this, but we will just share the activity, and then I will, you can share in Seesaw if you would like, or you can just write it down and we can just pretend to know what you wrote. Taking out a piece of scrap paper and a pencil. Imagine your family is trying to decide what to do for a family activity. Pretend you have a little sister and her idea is for all of you to help make clothes for her dolls. Write down one word that describes your opinion of that activity. Okay, so maybe you're writing down that it would be fun. Maybe you're writing down that it would be boring. Maybe you're writing down that it'd be dumb. Maybe you're writing down that it would be stupid. Okay, no matter what you wrote, we're going to have lots and lots of different answers to that one situation. Now, let's say your parents want you and your sister to agree on what to do. You might not think that making doll clothes is a good idea. And that's fine, but what do you think will happen if you use some of these words like dumb or stupid? Yeah, her feelings could be hurt, an argument could happen, we could get in trouble. Do you think these words are respectful? No, they're not respectful, are they? When we treat people disrespectfully, is it easier or harder to come to an agreement? Yeah, it's harder, definitely. We want to treat people the way we want to be treated. So today we're going to be talking about how to express your perspective in a respectful way, especially when there is a disagreement. First, let's watch a story about two students, Nick and Shireen, who are in a class that's not doing second step lessons. They are having a disagreement. Watch how they handle it. Listen carefully for blaming language. Hey, here we go.
Come on, let's clean this up. It's time to go.
No, we're staying and finishing it.
I'm not staying late. I'm on a skateboard. My friends will be waiting.
Well, you better forget about that. We have to finish this project now. It is due in 2 days, and I'm not going to get stuck doing it all myself. You never do part of the work.
Always take over and act like you're the boss of everything.
Well, someone needs to be the boss around here.
The boss himself.
Get back here.
All right, get you back to the screen. So Nick and Shireen did not treat each other very well. How did their voices sound? Okay, they sounded rude, sarcastic, angry, condescending, mean, all those things, right? So Nick and Shireen used blaming language. Think of an example when they blamed each other. Okay, if we were at school, we'd be turning and telling our partner. If you want to turn and tell a family member, you can do that. Yeah, they said some things like, you never do your part of the work. Okay, Shireen said that. Nick's saying you always take over and you act like you're the boss of everything. Okay, whenever you make a statement that starts with you always or you never, you are speaking in a way that blames the other person. How do you think people feel when they are getting blamed? Yeah, they feel defensive. They feel angry. They feel like they need to argue with you. They're not happy, right? Did it seem as though Nick and Shireen were listening to each other? No, it didn't, did it? They were just focused on their point of view. Does it seem likely that Nick and Shireen are going to find a solution that works for both of them? Probably not. They're only seeing the situation from their own perspective. They're not seeing it from each other's perspectives. They're not showing that empathy piece, are they? So now we're going to watch another disagreement. This time it is between two students who have had second step lessons. Listen carefully for what they are disagreeing about. Here we go. Find the next video here.
Come on, Sierra. Let's clean up. It's time to go.
Let's just stay and finish it.
Sierra, I really don't want to stay late. I want to leave so I can go skateboard.
I think we should stay and finish it. It's due in 2 more days, and we won't have enough time to finish it in class tomorrow.
I disagree. I think we have plenty of time. Besides, I've been looking forward to skateboarding all day.
I understand you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to ride your skateboard. I just think our project is more important than that.
I know our project is important. We can work on it in class tomorrow. And we can write a list of things we still need to do.
All right. Here we go. Get back to that picture. Okay. So in this scene, Antonio and Sierra also disagreed. What were they disagreeing about? You can tell a family member, or if someone is by you that you would like to share with a friend or family member, whether or not to stay after the bell and to finish their project. What did they do to handle their disagreement differently than Nick and Shireen did? Well, the huge thing is they spoke to each other respectfully, right? They had a calm tone of voice. They were assertive and they were not aggressive. They listened to each other. They each thought carefully about how the other person felt. Antonio and Sierra were able to communicate their perspectives about the situation in a respectful way. When you can be assertive, which remember is about being clear, firm, and respectful, people are more likely to listen to your perspective. Okay? Another important part of respectful disagreement is listening with attention. Think about how you can tell that Antonio and Sierra were listening with attention to each other. Okay? If you want to tell a family member or someone nearby, you certainly can. Okay, they were giving good eye contact. They were looking at each other. They were focused on each other's words. They repeated back what they heard, and they didn't interrupt. And those were all ways of showing active communication and respectful communication. Okay? So today we talked about and practiced disagreeing respectfully with someone. I have a sheet that I'm going to be putting in Seesaw, and it is something I would like you to do with an adult, and it's regarding a script and reading the following disrespectful disagreement script between an adult and yourself. And you will see that in Seesaw, and I would like you to do that, please, 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 with family members. And then I would like you to complete this question in Seesaw as well. Okay, you don't always have to agree with another person's perspective or preferences. You can agree to disagree. Respectfully disagreeing with someone puts you in a better position to find a solution to your disagreement. Think about this is what I'd like you to put in Seesaw. Think about one time you might need to disagree respectfully with another person. It could be a school time, it could be a home thing, it could be a sports thing, it could be something that in the community that you're doing. It could be anything, but think about one time you might need to disagree respectfully with another person. And I would like you to share that in Seesaw as well as please complete the worksheet that I will be putting in Seesaw as well for you link. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being amazing listeners. Thanks for being amazing students. Have an awesome week. I will miss you so much, but I'm hoping to see all of you through the computer really soon, okay? I will either see you individually or on a Google Meet soon. Take care, be well, go Packers.